What's the fastest way to learn everything? Create your own perfect learning environment.
This video will show you how to use Google NotebookLM and Gemini AI to learn anything fast and have fun doing it. If that sounds good, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure that you watch the video all the way to the end because I'm going to be discussing some really interesting applications and use cases of NotebookLM and Gemini throughout this video. And I am going to focus on a business and marketing perspective to a certain extent, which is what I do in all my videos on this channel. But in order to have a successful business and successful marketing campaigns, there are other things that may need to be optimized about your life. And I have found NotebookLM very helpful when it comes to determining what I need to work on, both professionally and personally. And I use Gemini's Deep Research mode. So when I'm looking at Google Gemini, I just go to Tools and select Deep Research. And I have an entire tutorial on how to use Deep Research on my channel already. So I'll link to that in case you want to learn more about the Gemini Deep Research feature. But basically, I use this to compile an extensive document with anywhere from 50 to 100 or more sources cited and create a knowledge base. And then sometimes I'll use Canvas mode in Gemini to create documents from that. But a lot of the time, it's easier and faster to use NotebookLM to create everything from resources for your own learning and application or that you can share with other people, all the way to creating content and products. And I've been able to use the combination of Gemini AI and NotebookLM to solve a number of problems in my life that were primarily affecting my health and wellness, but they were also by extension affecting my business, my ability to work enough hours, and my ability to focus and be productive while I was working. So for example, I have a NotebookLM that's all about ergonomics, which I use to correct a number of issues with my work habits that were causing me physical pain. I have several NotebookLMs that are focused on different aspects of cognitive health and how to improve your cognitive performance, how to learn faster, and how to increase discipline. And I've also used them to create physical therapy and physical exercise plans, as well as just learning resources and products on a number of topics. And I also have an introductory video on my channel to NotebookLM. So I'll link that in the description as well if you need a more basic level introduction to what NotebookLM is. In short, it's a tool that allows you to upload your own resources, mostly documents like PDFs or files from your Google Drive, and it effectively creates a small language model. Gemini and ChatGPT are run on large language models. It effectively creates a small language model that prioritizes the resources that you provide it. And so what I'm doing is creating extensive knowledge bases with Gemini Deep Research, and then I'm using those to create NotebookLMs, which make it really easy to turn them into educational resources that are much easier to consume than a 5,000 word super dense document. And let's start with two of the LMs that I've created that are more business and marketing oriented. And then we'll move into some of the ones that are more learning and lifestyle optimization oriented. So we'll start with my marketing machine and my LM on self-defense. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on the marketing machine because I went over this one quite a bit in the previous video. So remember, I'll link to that in the description. But basically, I uploaded a bunch of sources here, which are mostly ebooks that I either got for free as lead magnets or that I purchased, or that were part of a product that I purchased. And they're all about business and marketing, especially in the context of online business and digital marketing. And so I uploaded all of these. And then over here, I use these buttons to create assets. So you can create an audio overview, video overview, a mind map, reports, which are documents, infographics, and a number of other things. And if you just click these buttons, then it will just create something based on a general prompt, like generate an infographic based on the sources. But if you click on the pencil edit button, then you can enter the prompt that you want it to use for that specific thing. So I can put a custom prompt for an infographic right here. And then on the right side, a little bit lower here, you have the resources that I've created, which include a couple of audio overviews and a number of documents. And I really like their audio overviews and their mind maps They're really helpful for understanding new topics that you're learning about, or topics that you previously knew only a little bit about that you're getting deeper into from a high level, to kind of see the most important parts of the topic are and how they relate to each other and what the subtopics are and everything like that. The mind maps are great, and it also creates incredibly detailed infographics. I'll show you some of those in just a little bit. And the audio overviews are also really, really good. They do them in like a podcast style, so there's two people talking. And between audio overviews, video overviews, slide decks, infographics, and text reports, as well as quizzes, mind maps, and flashcards, you can create basically any type of educational resource that you want, and you can even use your own custom prompts to customize it for yourself. You can also take any reports that you generate. Text files are just kind of the easiest to work with, but you can also use images and move them over into Gemini and edit them or create new documents there, where in Gemini you have a little bit more control over what it's going to create, and you certainly have more control in editing things, whereas when you generate stuff in NotebookLM, it's just a one-shot where you put in a prompt, it generates something, and you can't make it edit an existing resource. You can delete and recreate them if you want, but you can't like give it a prompt that says, edit this document the way that you can in Canvas, in Gemini's Canvas mode. And this was really just one that I created to make it easier for me to review some information and think about the strategy that I wanted to use for a new offer that I was putting together at the time. And my self-defense NotebookLM is similar in that, but it has a lot fewer sources. I have 3 PLR ebooks on self-defense, and I read through them. They actually had really good information in them. So I uploaded them to make this LM. And then in addition to generating a mind map and an infographic and an audio and video overview to make it easier for me to review and think about the information, I generated a number of reports. And when you click on reports, it'll suggest a number of formats, or you can click on create your own to put your own prompt in. And in this LM, I just used one of the first suggestions it gave me, which was its default training manual prompt. And it created this document, which is actually a really excellent training manual. And it's not just good information, it's well written. And you can click to copy the content with formatting right here. Or I think what I did is if I go back, but I think what I did is I just came to the main screen of the LM here, and I went to the 3 dots over this document, and then I can just go to export to docs, and it automatically creates a Google Doc that has this content in it. And so I'm still working on editing that and making a cover for it and everything, but that is a product that I'm thinking of promoting as part of a different offer. And it was literally 3 PLR ebooks that I already had, a bunch of knowledge that I already had, and I loaded it into this and clicked a button, and it did 90% of the work creating that ebook. Another really cool thing about this is that once it generates an audio overview, you can actually interact with it in a live conversation. So this is the audio overview right here, and you can see that there's a play button, and there's also this little hand waving button, which is interactive mode. And I'll actually show you this in a different LM. And now that we've gone over how I created a marketing machine LM and how I created a product from some PLR in an LM, those are the more business and marketing aspects, we'll go a little bit more into using it to learn new things, which is very important if you need to learn new marketing skills or new business skills or whatever, but also just for having a healthy and fulfilled life and a healthy brain. And one of the most important things for that is understanding how neuroplasticity works, which is basically how our brains actually develop and learn things and build or strengthen neural pathways, which is how we retain and actually use information. And it looks like I included about a dozen different documents in this one. They're all documents that I created using either Deep Research or Canvas in Gemini. And I'll just play a little bit of the audio overview so you can see the style that is, and then we will test the interactive mode quickly.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. So today we're tackling, well, I think it's one of the most radical and honestly most useful ideas in modern neuroscience.
Oh, absolutely.
The idea that the adult brain, it's just not a finished product. We're sort of treating our own cognitive machinery as dynamic software.
Software you can intentionally edit and reprogram. Yeah, that's the whole concept of neuroplasticity.
Exactly.
And it's truly
So that is the AI-generated audio overview, and that's like the default way that it does it with 2 speakers, and it's kind of a podcast-style conversation but they're mostly just citing facts from the resources that you provided. And so if I click on interactive mode, I can actually talk to the AI voices.
Welcome to the deep.
Oh, wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
If someone only has about 5 minutes a day to add something new to their schedule, what's the best thing that they can do to make sure that they're building neuroplastic habits and learning new things in an optimal way?
That is a phenomenal question.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of constraint.
That makes this work real.
Right. It's 5 minutes, not an hour.
If you only have 5 minutes to dedicate to something new,
Sure.
you need to choose an activity
That's
that
intensely focused
you need to maximize the input.
for the limited time.
And based on the sources, I would
Focus on two things.
first, I highly targeted cognitive training,
Okay, like what?
something that forces your prefrontal cortex,
Your PFC to work hard.
like learning a new, complex, non-essential skill,
So not just watching a video,
but actively practicing.
like maybe 5 minutes of juggling,
Exactly, or 5 minutes learning the
first few chords on a ukulele.
or writing with your non-dominant hand.
The
All right, so you can hear how it's not really as smooth when they're responding to my question, because it's generating the audio as it's using it. But first of all, they were very kind and flattering, and the answer that they gave was correct. One of the things that I was surprised to learn that I think most people don't know is that practicing new physical skills, such as juggling or learning a new musical instrument as they suggested, or martial arts or dance or anything like that, practicing physical skills is one of the best ways, and in fact, one of the only ways to stimulate growth in your brain. And practicing novel physical skills, as in things that are not the exact same as you've previously done, is the best way of doing it. And that doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be something brand new every day. For example, if you like dancing, you could try learning a new type of dance or a new routine every month. If you're into martial arts or combat sports or some other sport, you can press yourself to try other sports or to try different skill sets and experiment with different drills and stuff within what you normally do. You can do the same type of thing with most fitness routines. Also, if you're the type of person who tends to spend a lot of time just consuming information, then you can make yourself start to actually apply that information and practice the skills. And starting with as little as 5 minutes does make a difference, because if you can make yourself do something for 5 minutes a day for like a week or two, and it feels beneficial to you, then you will want to do more of it. That's basically how the brain works. When you do something regularly and you benefit from it, you want to do more. And it starts with just getting yourself to do it for 5 minutes a day. So to review, you can access NotebookLM via Google Drive. Anytime that you're signed into your Google Drive like this, you can go to the menu, and if you scroll all the way down, there's NotebookLM. There's also a NotebookLM mobile app, and I know for sure that you can access NotebookLM and use some of the features on a free Google account, but I think some of them might be limited, and I'm using a pro account right now, so I apologize if you weren't able to do anything. If there's any features that you couldn't access because you're on a free account, feel free to leave me a comment. I might be able to help you find a workaround, because a lot of the time with these tools, especially when you use NotebookLM and the free version of Gemini together, a lot of the time there's a way you can find a workaround to get the same result as you would using a feature. And it might just take a little bit longer. It might just take a little bit of a different prompt, but feel free to leave me any questions like that in the comments. I'll put links to my other tutorials and some other resources in the description. I hope you'll like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
How do we get home?
You took my keys after those stray cats stole your car.